Good day to everybody. My name is Gordoth Enodious, and today, after I have disarmed every single pressure plate triggering a trap, I feel complete for the first time in my entire life. But now we return to the wasteland, or not exactly the wasteland, to a little place, a little temple in a small village, I presume, because I am wearing some quite barbaric clothes. A tribesman, I am, exactly, yes. I make a step towards the scorpion who attacks me, and I miss. I kick it, make a step back, and I'm hit for 3 points by it, because I forgot that my sequence was good. I attack 2 times in a row and miss, and then I'm hit for 6 points of damage. I managed to finally land a hit on this scorpion, dealing 10 points of damage and killing it. Whew. Good. I take its tail. I see a chest. I'll examine it for traps. I failed to find any traps. I opened the chest. Turns out there were no traps. Within it, I find some healing powder. I attack the scorpion, but I fail. I attack it again, but I fail as well, missing it for a second time. This time, however, I took my sequence into account and used it against the scorpion. However, I missed once again. But with the 4th attack, I was able to actually land a hit on the scorpion, dealing 8 damage. I attack, hopeful that I will be able to end the spell, but it turns out that I fail inevitably. I will need to train myself. My aim is very poor, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to eventually land an attack, a hit on this scorpion. And I do manage to hit him for 7 points of damage and earn 60 experience as well as the scorpion tail, which is good. Oh boy. I see many raised plates, which means that I will return to my habits of picking some of these aforementioned plates and disarming them. But it was quite difficult to actually spot the pressure plates, and I could not see the one which I was trying to find, resulting in the trap triggering and a projectile flying at me at high speeds. I find a plastic explosive within one of the pots that litter this place, and stand in the hall as ants surround me. I kill one of them, and for being victorious in combat, I earn 25 experience points as well as a level. I guess picking all those beautiful traps apart paid off, didn't it? I kick and kill the giant ant. Now that I am ready to ascend, I do indeed do just that. I ascend. But first, I decide that I would rather have more knowledge in picking locks than anything else. I give myself a few points in a single point in bartering and a single point in energy weapons. Great. I feel quite well, truly. I can now pick almost any lock that I find, because my ability is 70, which is quite high. It is exceptionally high. Well, there is a chest. Happily for me, it is neither trapped, neither locked, although I wonder how much of a challenge would it have been to pick the lock, as I am now a pick lock master. Or actually, should I say lockpick master? The ant which attacks me is killed, but there is too much death. Yes, there was quite a bit of dust in this place. Seems like these ants cannot really take care of their hygiene. I kick at the ant but miss. However, forget about my sequencing and kick and miss and kick again and miss. I'm hit for 2 points, only once. I retaliate, angered by the fact that I've missed so many times, and manage to kill the ant with a single hit. Before me, I see a metal door. I try to open it, but it seems like I cannot. Could I perhaps pick the lock? Seems like I cannot pick the lock either. Well, perhaps I could use this thing I just found. The explosive. Let's see what will happen. Due to my inept handling, the explosive detonates prematurely, but that is of no consequence. At least no bad consequence. The door is now destroyed, blown apart. I trigger a trap and narrowly avoid a projectile shot from the wall just as I go through the blown open door. As I enter this third part of this Temple of Trials, I am immediately met with a nice, in appearance, scorpion. I will allow it to come and attack me. I do, however, know that it will not attack me quite well. I attack once, I miss. I attack a second time, and miss again. Things are not going quite well. I attack and manage to hit it once, dealing 9 points of damage. And I hit it again, dealing 9 more points of damage. I loot the scorpion, taking its tail, earning 60 experience points. There is one more scorpion that I need to battle, but it sees me not, nor do I see it. The only thing that allows me to sense it are my abilities gained from my predecessors who have done things in the wasteland. I am now waiting for the scorpion to notice me and attack, so I can kill it before it does anything. Ah, good. I make a step towards it, and attack once, but miss. Attack a second time, miss again. Due to my sequencing, I have time to attack one more time, but I deal 4 points of damage, which is not as much as I was hoping to get. I flee and attack the scorpion. I deal 4 points of damage again. It tries to catch up to me, but just as it is within striking range, I turn around and hit it, dealing 4 points of damage and killing it. I take its tail and go over to the chest. Not locked and not trapped, I find within it healing powder and some nice antidotes. There is another chest, but first I must deal with an ant. I attack it but miss. I attack it again, hitting it for 7 points of damage and killing it. I search this other chest and notice that there is nothing within it. A little confused, I decide to ignore it. There are no more enemies, however. And the last door, which I'll probably open, I do open. I see a fire pit, and beyond this fire pit stands a fellow tribes member. Greetings, Gordoth. I have the honor of being your final challenge. To continue in your quest, you must defeat me in unarmed combat. Shall we begin? I've got some questions for you first. What would you like to know? Let's see here. Is this a fight to the death? No, my friend. You need to only defeat me. When the time comes, we will end the battle. Alright. What would you like to know? Why do we have to fight? The path of the Chosen One is not an easy trial to walk. Gordoth, you will be faced with many challenges throughout your lifetime, and the most difficult of these will be dealing with your fellow man. There will come a time when diplomacy and tact will prove to be useless and your hand must be raised instead. This challenge prepares you to face another human. Look him in the eyes and know that you may have to kill him. I disagree with you. I think that a peaceful solution to any problem is possible. You may be correct, Gordoth, but not in our current situation. You must defeat me to succeed in your trial. Look, I don't know all of your strengths and weaknesses, and you don't know mine. Accidents do happen, so what if one of us inadvertently kills the other? Let's just end this now rather than take the chance, okay? I see your point. I wouldn't want to be responsible for killing you when all I meant to do was test your mettle. Very well, you may pass, Chosen One. Thanks. I'll see you back in the village. This is Cameron, a fellow tribesman. He will leave the temple. Interesting. Well, I guess I did manage to beat my challenge, actually. I remember this. I passed the trials of Arroyo. Once more in the village of my birth, I gained 600 experience points. My friends, thank you for watching. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I hope I'll get to see you next time. Goodbye.